Jimi Disu, and it's with great pleasure that I introduce my guest to you, Mr. Akin George Fashola, who is the official title, but àwọn olórí àwọn FIO. He's the head of the Vehicle Inspection Unit in Lagos State. Morning, my friend. How are you?
Very good.
Second time seeing you here.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. It's a pleasure being here.
And of course, this is Mr. Sheriff that you see here. So look, since I announced that you were coming on Saturday, I've been inundated with all kinds of requests and questions.
Fantastic. That's why I'm here.
That's why you're here. And so our doors are open anytime, because I know what's over my expensive coffee, you were able to know about even some things that are beyond the operations of the VIO.
Absolutely.
That are quite interesting. We'll leave that for the second half and dive straight into... I will ask these questions in a quick manner because time is not our friend, and in a manner that people would easily understand.
Okay.
Then when we take a break, when we come back, we'll look at the policy. And if you don't finish, our doors are open anytime. We'll be more than glad to have you.
I'll be happy to come back anytime.
Anytime. Yes. Okay. Now, the first thing is that there have been recent cases in court and so on and so forth about the powers of the vehicle inspection officer that you see on the street.
Yes.
What exactly is a VIO official expected to do? Take us through that.
Very simple. VIO officials are primarily responsible for the condition and the documentation of every vehicle in Lagos State. And by extension, in other states, we have our VIOs.
VIOs. Yes.
Also, they are primarily also empowered to authorize the issue of driver's license to qualified applicants that pass the test. Pure and simple. Anything else is secondary.
Wasn't that the function of the FRSC?
Not. So driver's license is a state function. Any state functions.
Yeah.
But
okay.
As it is now, a lot of states don't have the capacity to engage in that endeavor, and Federal Road Safety had graciously stepped in to alleviate some of those pressures. So in Lagos State, we have a tripartite arrangement, and the primary role for Federal Road Safety is to design the template for all states to have a uniform license.
Wow, I never knew this.
Yes, it is. And in Lagos State, we have a tripartite arrangement, to help foster that vision, which is they do the data capture of all applicants.
Okay.
The biometrics.
It's FRSC.
Yeah, FRSC does the biometric.
And the testing.
No. FRSC does the biometric and the data capture. Motor Vehicle Administration Agency, you apply to them for the license, state indicating your interest, and they will also distribute to you. Vehicle Inspection Services Officer, VIO, will test you to verify your competency. If a VIO officer and me as their head do not sign that you are competent, you cannot get any license.
Is it true that there's an age limit for license?
Yes, you have minimum age is 18 years. Maximum is 60.
Are you kidding?
Yes, now.
Once you're 60, you can't drive?
No, actually, in technical terms, yes. But we evaluate. That is why you come for.
Oh, subject to evaluation.
Yes, because we must make sure.
Is over 60. You're driver.
No. Okay, so the adage is that as the body ages, functions reduce.
Yes.
Anything can happen. That's why we request and insist that you come when your license is about to expire, so we can give you an eye test, look at your physical conditions, your memory. Those things. Like, why do I need to come? I've been driving.
Where you said 60.
So that is retirement age. right? So we evaluate going forward. Are you still able to perform that duty?
So it's subject to evaluation.
Yes, so
no,
that's-
my share is gone. That was a personal question that I put forward.
No,
my share is gone.
It's subject to.
So now to the major problem, because I thought of this bringing you in
Yes.
because of an incident that happened to me.
I'm listening.
I was accosted by one of your officers. First of all, I found it odd that I'll be stopped at a roundabout.
That's all.
Because that created some congestion
Okay.
at the Koyi Hotel roundabout. The roundabout, gong. That's where I was stopped by one of your officers. And
Ikoyi Hotel.
a hotel.
A hotel, okay.
Hotel
Yeah.
roundabout.
Yes.
And the gentleman walked up to me and said, "Please, can I see your driver's license?" And I'm wondering, unfortunately, that same day, that same trip, I had been stopped earlier on by the Federal Road Safety Commission, who I had an argument with that there must be an infraction before you can stop me arbitrarily. There must be, because when he said, "Okay, please park," I said, "What, is there anything?" He said, "No, I just want to check if you have fire extinguisher and so on and so forth." And I said, I found that odd. You know, maybe it's been happening and I don't know. So I need some clarity on that. That there was no, there's something in law called a cause.
Yes.
Because I asked him, I said, why did you stop me? He said he just wants to stop me arbitrarily. So on that day alone, I was stopped twice.
Okay. For clarification,
Yes.
a law enforcement officer, whether it be FRSC, whether it be the police, whether it be VIO, whether it be LASMA, can stop you randomly.
But there must be cause.
No.
Surely you can't run.
Hold on a second. Hold on a
Yes.
second. Let me finish. Can stop you randomly to ask for your driver's license, because it's a prerequisite to drive any vehicle on any state's road.
Mr. Fashola, you're well traveled.
Yes, I am.
I mean, do you know any major city? There must be at the very least suspicion. At the very least.
Fantastic. So
Do you agree to that?
I agree to that.
There must be
okay,
suspicion.
so hold on. So maybe
Yes.
you did something that you are not aware of.
Then he should have told me because I
He-
asked him.
Yeah, he should have. But here's the other thing.
Yes.
He might have a suspicion that I'm not sure this guy has a license, right? So he has a right to stop you. Now, like you said, he must explain to you
Why?
he is stopping you.
Exactly.
And
Which he didn't.
he should explain to you why he's
Because
stopping you.
what he did, let's scrap all the whatever and get to brass tacks. The country we're living
Fantastic.
in. I believe that there was some slight hint, because I was driving an expensive car, I must admit that.
Nah, that's not a prerequisite
No,
to stop.
for what I'm saying, for what I'm about to say.
Okay.
Because you see, the conversation then went to, when I now told him that you can't stop me arbitrarily to ask, he said, I have the right to. I said, yes, but you must have cause. What is the cause? When his boss came, first of all, he was like, what he saw, the story went, they were quite nice, so let me be honest. They didn't disrespect me in any manner, and it's tough to do that with me. But you could still see a hint, and we've had stories of extortion in that. The most important thing, sir, of course, everybody has a right to ask. You understand?
Not everybody.
Well,
Officers.
I mean, everybody, yes, officers,
in uniform.
yeah. But there must be a cause. And it must be explained that, sorry, sir, you crossed the yellow line. Sorry, sir, you are not driving straight. Sorry, sir, it's this or that. Because we can't have a situation where we say that because of what you have just said, in one day, on a working day going to work, I was stopped twice. Is there something wrong with me?
Maga. Sometimes that discretion is left to officers. And it is because sometimes, even in expensive cars, you tend to find the biggest violators.
So I look like
you don't look
like a likely criminal.
Nobody looks like something. In that aspect, we go on hunches, right? So what we have found out over a period of time is, because it's an expensive car, you are not expected to think otherwise that the person will have a license, documentation, and the vehicle is properly registered. 9 times out of 10, no, not 9 times, maybe 5, 6 times.
Go
out of
down
10.
a bit more, maybe 3 times.
Okay, maybe 3 times out of 10.
But listen,
you tend to find those situations in the expensive
you have
cars.
correct me if I'm wrong. You have the equipment, I think, on their phone by which they can, at sight, know a car that doesn't have the prerequisite credentials.
Yes,
minus the driver's license.
Minus the driver, so which is why I'm.
But when we say somebody is a vehicle inspection officer,
Yes.
what is his business with driver's license?
Because we are the primary custodians of driver's license. We authorize you to drive. So I have the right to check that driver's license is either valid or non-valid, or whether you even have it at all.
So are you saying now that there's an open fiat, we can cause traffic on the road by stopping people
No,
arbitrarily?
absolutely not. Absolutely
I'm
not.
trying to set you up.
No, you can't set me up. You can only set someone up that doesn't know their job. So we caution officers
Yes.
to not do that indiscriminately. Which is why I said sometimes they go on hunches. Just this person is not. Which is why I said also he must tell you why he is stopping you. He can also stop you and say, "Good morning, sir. Can I see your license?" You show him your license. Let me give you a perfect scenario. I stop you. Can I see your license? You show me your license. It is valid. And you don't have documentation for that vehicle in the car. But because I have seen the license and it is valid, thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
You see, where I'm worried, to be honest with you, let me tell you where my worry is. I don't have a problem with being stopped, but where my worry is that if we allow that to happen, it's going to make life very inconvenient for the individual, that you can be stopped. Don't forget, the mandate you've given your people is the same mandate that the FRSC will claim, is the same mandate that police patrol will claim. How can we have a city where people are stopped arbitrarily over and over again? And you know, sir, or I think you would know, that a lot of these things, 60% of them end up in exploitation. Indeed, there have been. I used to go. Osa was here. He even ran into a fake team. That's the different thing entirely. He ran, somewhere in along Allen.
Okay.
He ran into a fake team that took him somewhere at the back of Secretary. They extorted money from him and so on and so forth. So I think that I would appreciate if we had definite guidelines for our own peculiar society.
But having said that, we do have definite guidelines. But I'm just telling you, in technical terms, an officer is allowed to stop you based on a hunch. Now,
just as I'm allowed to park and ask for his ID card.
Perfect.
You are.
That was
are. A joke. That was.
It's not. But it's not. But it's not a joke. You are allowed to do that.
Yes.
Can I see your identification card? All officers in Lagos, at least, I don't know about other states, they must have their name shown clearly on their uniform. If he is not in uniform, you should not stop for him, because he is not authorized to do anything outside of that uniform.
But Mr. Fashola, do you have cases of people faking this function?
Absolutely, we do.
You do?
Yes.
So how have you had any of those who might even jolly well be in uniform?
It comes up rarely, but
rarely. But you do have.
Yeah, we get them.
So what is the sign that you get to know that this is a genuine thing?
Okay, fantastic. That's a fantastic question. So
Yes.
for VIO, I'm not going to speak for anybody else.
Yes,
For
VIO, yes.
You should never see an officer walking alone. If he's a singular person, he's doing something dubious. They move in teams. Yes. Minimum 3. It is for safety reason. If you see a singular officer, he's doing something wrong, because he's not allowed to do that. Right? Under no circumstances is a singular officer supposed to accost any vehicle. That is a clear indication that something is wrong. He is not in uniform, or he's in partial uniform. That is a gross
Do they have guidelines as to, because I found it odd on that particular day that I was just at the roundabout.
Yes.
By the Zenith Bank roundabout.
Yes.
What I'm told is that they've been told to apply discretion as to where they can set up these.
Yes, they do.
To keep traffic moving.
Like I said, that officer must have been going outside of the prescribed brief, because they get briefed every morning before they even leave their offices. I will take that up. I know the zone that operates in that area, and I will speak to the zonal head to.
And also, I hear that they've been told also that you shouldn't spend more than 5 minutes in one location.
No, that's not correct. 5 minutes. You can't do anything in 5 minutes. You can't do anything in 5 minutes.
I don't want to tell you who told me this.
No, hold on.
Yeah, I'll tell you off record.
Let's be fair. What are you going to do in 5 minutes?
Okay.
Come on.
So what's the time?
The minimum time at any junction or any location is 20 to 30 minutes under our own procedure.
Okay.
Then you move. If it is causing traffic, you move immediately. Right? And for clarity's sake, I have said it many times this year, the focus for VIS 2024 is not private vehicles. I'm sorry. My own focus is for commercial. For the most part. I'm very comfortable with the kind of technology Lagos State has deployed at this present time that can take care of private vehicles. That's not to say that an officer cannot stop a private vehicle.
Because the ones at stadium, I know where your people are. The ones that are at stadium forever stop private vehicles. Forever.
Really?
Yes. Quote, tell the guy that I said so.
Before you get to the bridge.
Before you get to the ones at stadium.
I know that.
It's a route apply every day. You see a long line of private vehicles.
Okay, I'll take it up.
Because I always wonder where are the VIOs when you have this kind of transport that we use for public vehicles? Most of them battered, no backlights, nothing.
Can I interest you?
Yes.
You know, people don't know this, and I guess we don't do a good enough job to get that information out. We apprehend 50 to 60 commercial vehicles daily.
You're kidding?
I can show you on my phone. Daily, 50 to 60 commercial vehicles. I'm not talking about private vehicles. Commercial rickety buses daily. Yes, we do. I have 45 zones across the state. And they apprehend them on a daily basis. Purely commercial.
But because look, these guys ply the roads with a lot of impunity in the most horrible of conditions.
That's a story for another day. But having said that, you know, so
the primary aim, which originally was, to be honest with you, was for public vehicles, taxis and buses. That itself is a full-time job.
It is a full-time job.
Yes.
You have to marry situations where consideration being either to dislodge the passengers that are on a way to either work, appointments, whatever, and let them ride in a very bad vehicle. I've had many instances where I myself have stopped many.
Oh, okay.
Commercial
I need to stop you now. I have the power to stop you now.
Okay.
Because we are going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll take a few of your questions and then we'll go into the next phase of the talk I'm having with Engineer Fashola. We'll see you then.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Tell me which kind thing Viva no fi wash away, 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 away. Gelato, tomato paste, coffee stain your body. Viva go wash away, 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 away. Chicken for your clothes now, all you need for
The regular football season is over, but not for us here at Supersport. We've got a big deal coming your way. Euro 2024. Witness football's biggest names: Saka, Mbappe, Ronaldo, and many more battle it out in 51 trillion matches enjoyed on DSTV. Stay connected to watch it live from the 14th of June to the 14th of July on Supersport. Now that's a big deal. Watch teams bow to no one in Euro 2024. Available on all DSTV packages. DSTV, your home of sport. House of the Dragon is back, and Westeros is on the brink of civil war. The king is dead, the royal line of succession is in question. House Targaryen is divided, and all must choose to bend the knee to their king or queen.
Don't miss the show everyone will be talking about. Streaming every Monday on Showmax. Sign up now from 1,200 Naira to access all our entertainment. Showmax, streaming for Africa.
He done of trading himself. James, hello.
Susan, I beg. Say you dey whine me.
For where? You who no longer depend solely on your salary.
So you people trade and don't carry us along in this office, Abby?
Jerry, now you dey talk like this? Who doesn't want an extra stream of income? But I'm still looking for better trading conditions, I beg. Fast execution of my trades and possibly an account where swap no go carry all my profits where I no know.
Guy, hfm.com.
For me, I wouldn't mind better spreads at all, and it won't be a bad idea to be able to make withdrawals in a flash.
All we want is transparency and great customer service.
Guys, I said hfm.com.
Which one is hfm.com again?
Switch to HFM today to enjoy ultra-fast execution, 1 to 2,000 leverage, tight spreads, swap-free, and more.
Guy, show us the way now.
Wait, are you sure deposits and withdrawals are sharp?
I said
hfm.com.
Visit www.hfm.com. HFM, online trading at its finest.
Meals have a way of taking us on a journey, and when you add plenty of vegetables like efo, ugu, and season with the rich taste of North seasoning cubes, even better.
So, go ahead and elevate your meals with more vegetables and the rich taste of Knorr cubes. Today, eat for good.
Shape your future at Nile University of Nigeria, Abuja. Choose from our over 90 undergraduate and postgraduate programs across 8 diverse faculties, including health sciences and computing studies. Experience our ultra-modern facilities and seasoned lecturers dedicated to your growth. Apply today at nileuniversity.edu.ng. For inquiries, call 0806 602 7981. Nile University of Nigeria. Your journey to excellence starts here.
We can protect your car, your savings.
Let's not make it boring. Let's make insurance a lifestyle. If you've ever wished your insurance offered you more, then you're in good hands with Hares Insurance Group. In addition to our extensive insurance coverage, you can also enjoy free benefits such as networking opportunities, up to 10% discount on hotels, gyms, spas, and your favorite stores, tickets to exclusive events, and free resources to plan your future. So, next time someone asks you, what does your insurance company give you, sir? Your answer should be with Hares Insurance Group. Definitely much more than insurance.
To enjoy all these, sign up on www.hairsinsurancegroup.com. That is HEIRS. Hares Insurance Group. Simple life is here.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You're listening to Jimi Disu, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Yeah, you're welcome back. 020127709993 1993 2993 and 3993. Please, you can call in now very quickly because there's something interesting that Mr. Fashola told me this morning about the new policy coming up. And I have his say so, that if we don't finish today, we jolly well, if at the very worst, we'll do it by Zoom from the comfort of his office.
No, I'll come back.
You'll come back.
I'll come back here.
Nice place, you can see.
Yeah,
you are comfortable.
fantastic.
Did you enjoy the coffee?
Yes, absolutely.
Let us blow our coffee here. Hello, good morning. Morning.
Good morning, Jimmy.
Yes, just quickly. So too many people
Right.
online.
My question to your guest is, in the days of Ambody, he didn't allow the VIOs to stay free. But people were coming. That was the reason they increased the cost of what is it called? Roadworthiness. Now, if there is roadworthiness and there is still Lagos State is still camera again, why are they still coming out again? Why the camera is there and the cost of roadworthiness has
Okay,
gone up?
so let me summarize what you're saying. Let's remove the issue of Ambody or no Ambody. That's a policy question. What he's saying, the effect of what he's saying is, we thought that you had enough cameras to catch those who are defaulting in terms of particulars and so on and so forth. So now you're setting up these units all over the city.
Fantastic. The enforcement teams on the road are not necessarily for documentation. That is what the technology is for. So officers on the beat on the road are for physical enforcement. You have a broken windscreen, your car is bad, you don't have the vehicle is not in good order. The camera will not arrest you for that. That's not what it's designed for. The camera is designed to read your plate number and instantly tell whether you have the prescribed particulars at any given time.
Do those cameras work though?
Absolutely.
Which areas are they? Let me tell you.
Uncle Jimmy, you know I'm not going to tell you that.
Tell us now.
You know they play for all those cameras on the.
Not just that. I tell you the latest thing that happened in the.
Yes, they do.
Sheriff, the latest news from the city of London now.
It started breaking, destroying.
Stealing plate numbers.
So that the camera can read
a wrong number. I had to remove the plate from your car and put it on my car.
The last one that happened was at the airport. They took the whole thing. The inverter, the camera, the cables that were used to fix it.
And stole them?
Yes.
But look at the Third Mainland Bridge, Abi. Is that what you call
it?
Yes. They stole even the reflectors.
Yeah, they started stealing stuff on Third Mainland Bridge.
But what would anybody do with your cameras? Can you use them at parties to take photographs?
Okay, so no, it's not that. They take the components. Most of the time, it's not really the camera that they're after. So it's the inverter, the solar system, the battery, because it runs on a 24-hour system. Even if there's no light, it can self-power. So they pillage all that stuff. The cables.
You should put a wire to my shock mother. Okay, I think we have another. Wow, we have so many callers. Hello, morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir. Quickly, please.
My name is Idoga.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I applied for my driver's license expired December last year.
Yes.
And I have renewed it. Up till now, 6 months gone down. My driver's license is not out. I will keep going. They will still stamping it every day. Let me ask that guy, what is going on?
It's not that guy. He's Mr. Fashola, sir.
Sorry, sir. Sorry to.
Okay.
So that is a very good question, and let me answer that for you quickly. That is not up to Lagos State. Like I said earlier, it's a tripartite arrangement where Federal Road Safety capture the data and print the licenses. So it is not down to us. Yes, I am aware of that.
So is the paper valid?
The paper is valid. Like you just said, they keep restamping it to validate it because they're having difficulties in backlogs of driver's license at federal level.
Isn't that...
No,
well, that has nothing to do with you.
No, that issue I believe has been resolved. It's just now to deal with the backlog. And bring it up to date. Sir, they will get to you.
I got tired of going for capture. I mean, why can't we do things with ease?
So you can't get tired of going for capture.
Because every time you go, you have to restamp and going back. You have to restamp and going back. You have to restamp. Maybe what one should do one day is to sue the government. Let them pay for the cost of your time and cost of your going back and coming back. Tell your Attorney General to be ready. I'm going to sue. Okay, let's pick another one. It's not a threat.
Hello, Jimmy, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to your guest.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, I want to know, sir, is it possible I get a driving license when I've not gone to driving school? Can I get it?
No, check. Look, don't waste our time, please. Go, just Google and find out what it takes.
No, you
to get a
cannot.
driver's license. You can't. Let's go to another one, please. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
The last but one caller.
Yes.
I think they should have a way of calling the person, because they actually send you messages when your papers are due. So I don't understand why they should help in stressing Nigerians. If your paper is stamped, they should be able to call you when it's ready. Please, they should factor it in anyway.
Yeah.
Then another thing, when you come in from Anthony, like you're coming in from outside Lagos,
yes,
and then you turn into Anthony, but before the total fuel station,
yes,
they're always there.
Yes.
And then somebody can just bash into another person. If they have the way of having that technology, they know that once your car passes and they know that your papers are done, why would they be stopping people on the road? All they need to do is stop you, because your papers for the car can be read and up to date, and your driver's license will not be up to date.
Yeah, it can be. It might not be.
So they don't need to talk to you. They just probably, if it's your engine, they check it there without talking to you. If it's not for extortion, then another thing.
No, madam, your 1 minute is up, please. I think that we must devise another way of doing this, and I hope you're thinking about it. Like I said, I know you're well traveled. I don't see any of the big cities we want to be like, where you have a VIO stopping you arbitrarily, checking this and checking that. I think that we certainly must devise another way. Otherwise, it becomes a big problem to those who ply these roads. In one day, I was stopped twice.
Okay.
We must find another way of doing this.
Let me say this. Okay, so
yes,
I don't think it is a fair analogy for anyone to be comparing Nigeria to what somebody else does in their own country. Our difficulties, our issues are relatively different. We must.
But there is no reason why we can. I disagree with that, because there is no reason why we can't do things in a seamless manner. Excuse me, sir, without inconveniencing people. Because this is how it works. Let me tell you what it is. I have an appointment. I leave my house 1.5 hours before then, and I'm now being told that I can be stopped arbitrarily. When I've fulfilled all diligence, I can be stopped arbitrarily by somebody who wants to check. What we used to have before, I will tell you, sir, police will announce when there's going to be checking. And once you're checked, driver's license and all, they give you a sticker. If the VIO they want to do what you are saying they can do, stop arbitrarily, I have no problem. But there and then, you should be able to give me a sticker at least that will last for 1 year, so that I can go on my free passage. And I don't think there's anything wrong in aspiring to, to be like other countries, challenges notwithstanding. We might as well be walking around using candles and lanterns.
No, it's okay. So I think you're misunderstanding me. And so what I mean by that is to say that we shouldn't compare and contrast what they do somewhere else with what we do here.
We can aspire to do what they do.
Absolutely, we can. But there are peculiarities in our own environment that we have to take into consideration.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there are cultural differences that also come into play. Like, so let me give you a perfect example. Abroad, everybody expects that if a police officer or an enforcement officer stops you, you stop. In Nigeria, it's not particularly the same. People don't like getting stopped.
Because he won't stop you arbitrarily in the first instance. It's not likely that he wants to extort you.
It's not likely, exactly. So those are issues that we need to deal with. Okay, so perfect example is when we stop off vehicle owners that have contravened an offense, and they themselves are offering officers this and this to entice them that, look, let me let you go.
Go.
Yeah, those are issues. But that's notwithstanding. I hear what you're saying. We will look into those procedures again,
please,
and see how we can augment and make it a more efficient and better way to help citizens go about their daily business.
Please, you know what we are going to do? Can we agree on Tuesday next week?
Absolutely.
So we can talk about the new policy coming to VI and Lekki.
Fantastic.
So we have a whole 1 hour to do that.
Yes.
So we can continue with your phone. Look at the... Mr. Bajola, you've broken all the records.
No.
You have broken up.
Let them come. That's why I'm here.
Oh, my God. Okay, so we have till the end of the program. We'll be able to take your questions. He'll be back on Tuesday to talk about a new policy that excites me that we need to look forward to. Yes, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir. How are you?
Fine, thank you very much.
Yes.
I'm aware of Section 45 of the Federal Road Safety Regulation 2012, talking about driver's license. What law of Lagos State empowers VIO to issue license?
He's talking about law. Are you sure? Do you want to refer to the Attorney General?
No, I don't need to refer to the Attorney General.
Okay.
So, driver's license is a residual matter that is to the state. It's not on concurrent list. So whatever it is that you are reading is not correct. It is a state matter. It has always been, and it will always be, unless they change that law. So,
but I also hear that there was a judgment. I don't think it was in Lagos, but there was a judgment that limited the powers of the VIO, and that it didn't include that. In fact, the judge said something to the effect that you do all your check-ins in, checking vehicles at your center, not in the middle of the road.
No, that's not correct. So that law was, or that ruling was for Delta State.
And it doesn't apply.
No, it doesn't. Every state has their own
rules,
own rules and regulations and their own laws.
Okay, so hopefully one of our lawyers will file that same suit, and we can get that ruling here. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Morning. Hello, good morning. Let's go on to another call. Hello, morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir. Yes.
If every state has their own law, state VIO enforce the rules of registration of vehicle in the Edo State, when the Edo State can he expect the Edo State roadworthiness?
I didn't quite get that.
I think the import of what he's saying is, if I've registered my vehicle in Edo State and I'm driving on the Lagos road, and I have my roadworthiness from Edo State, is it valid?
Absolutely, it is valid.
It's valid.
All your documentation from another state
is valid.
Is valid at all times.
But if I have it from Niger Republic,
can a VIO Lagos State official inspect this documentation?
Yes, they can.
And make a judgment on it.
Yes,
that's what he's saying, sir. That's what he's saying, sir. Let's pick another one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Uncle Jimmy.
Yes.
This is Moses calling from Lefty.
Morning, Mr. Moses.
Uncle Jimmy.
Yes.
What is happening in our road today is mayhem.
Is what?
We travel. It's mayhem. They travel abroad.
Mayhem. Yes.
Even license. Why does it need to expire? Abroad, you go there. Does license expire? We just do things.
Everything has a life.
From people.
Okay, everything. Don't mislead the public. Everything has a lifespan. Your passport, your driver's license. It must expire at some point. Let's pick another question. Hello, good morning.
Uncle Jimmy, good morning, sir.
Morning.
Yes, my name is Emmanuel from Ada.
Morning, Emmanuel.
Okay, sir. My own issue is who gave the Danfos and the Marwa the autonomy to drive without being checked by the VIO and everybody?
No,
because when it comes to all those buses, nobody
has given them that. They will always be caught if they violate any law. I don't want us to waste time on trivialities. Let's go to the next one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, just go on.
Yeah, I travel was not last week to Akure.
Yes.
And the policeman accosted me that my vehicle verification was fake, that I have a fake number. And I've been using this car for the past 4 years. And it's a Lagos State register number. Immediately I called the VIO office. They sent me my document that everything is fine. But they verify, they say it's fake.
You could have run that over Banyini. You run into a one-track policeman. Maybe it's not even a policeman at all. That is a big bike suspected incident. So let's go to another one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning, how are you?
My name is Robert.
Yes, morning, Mr. Robert.
Ask your guest, why did Abode chase them out of Lagos State? Did they have any consultation with him?
He cannot answer a question concerning Ambode. He's here to talk about policy. Please, when you call in, no pranks, no things, no political statements. How do you want him to answer? Put a call through to Ekpe and you speak to Ambode and he'll answer you that. Let's get another one. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Uche. I want to contribute to the program.
Please go on, sir.
Yeah. Okay. There's this, I work with MOVE Nigeria. There's a particular document that was said to have expired, that's the roadworthiness. And I understand that has been revisited under the VIO period.
Are you talking of roadworthiness or proof of ownership?
No, roadworthiness.
Roadworthiness, yes.
Yes. I understand that they say they don't have papers or so, but there's one that they give us that we should be showing to them. But each time they stop us, they see that document, they want to demand money from us.
Okay, do you understand what he's saying, sir?
I understand what he's saying. I heard him. That is not correct. Go to wherever it is that you've done your test. They will issue you the roadworthiness certificate that is applicable to you.
Okay. What about this thing I'm hearing about that you'd have to renew your proof of ownership?
Okay, so that's a federal charter. All right, it's not a state mandate.
Oh, okay.
That is a federal
It's a
charter.
federal charter.
Yes, and we have to we have to oblige and
on behalf of the people of Lagos and my listeners, we will apologize to the governor. Everybody thought it was a Lagos State.
No, it is not. It is a federal charter. It has nothing to do with Lagos State.
So we will take it upstairs.
Yes.
We will leave the ground floor and take it upstairs. Sorry?
Yeah,
messages. Okay, read some.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Let me press it for you.
Thank you, sir. So, Shegun on Facebook says, 1, what's the function of roadworthiness if I can be stopped every day? Secondly, if I had a job interview but was stopped 4 times, spending 10 minutes with each team, would I not suffer mental stress?
Well, he'll pick up a card at Yaba. But it still boils down to what I said, that we should really find a better way.
Actually, this topic you just brought up was discussed recently, where you have teams of various enforcement agencies working in the same stretch, and one of the issues that we should desist from doing that, because it just nullifies what the state is trying to do when you have to meet road safety, VIO, LASMA, this and that on the same stretch of road.
Yes.
So it is an endeavor that we are looking to eradicate and just have them.
It would be nice. It would be nice. Now I feel a bit more comfortable. Okay, let me also remind you that Mr. Fashola is going to be here on Tuesday. There's a new policy, major policy, and I'm surprised I heard it casually, that's coming up on how transportation is going to be run, especially on the VI axis. Yes. Is that right?
Absolutely.
And so it's something you don't want to miss at all. Something you just don't want to miss. I'm so excited about it. But I don't want to let the... Is it the cat out of the bag or the bag out of the cat?
No, the cat out of the bag.
No, I'm cracking a joke at somebody who's listening to me right now. Okay, so Odanide, Cornelius Okpeoluwa, he says that what are VIOs expected to check when you take your car for roadworthiness inspection? That is a given that your car is roadworthy. That's all.
No. I can run it through real quick. The brakes,
of time.
the shocks, the tires, the windscreen, your headlights, your tail lights. All functions are working perfectly and all that. And on.
Yes. On. That one is very important.
Very important.
Very important. Okay, it's 9:50. Can I take just 2 more calls?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, please, you don't allow me to finish my question the other
No, you haven't allowed 1 minute, please. Let another person take the next call. Take the next call. When you call, you have just 1 minute, and you need to compact what you're saying. We have a minute per this thing. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Jimmy.
Morning.
I want to go back to the issue.
Please just go on.
Yeah, your guy there is saying
He's not my guy there. It's Mr. Fashola.
Your guy there is saying that they don't arrest commercial vehicles. They do arrest commercial vehicles. But my observation is that the men concentrate on private vehicles.
Yes, I had that argument with him. If you remember, when I told him my experience in Surulere.
That's an assumption, sir. If I bring you in on our daily operations,
yes.
you will see clearly that we don't concentrate on private vehicles. That's what you are assuming. I have proof that can verify what I'm saying. So it's not. I'm not talking out of pocket here, sir.
Okay, all right. But please, also, we'd like to appreciate if your people wouldn't start cursing, because that's what happens. Sometimes they do now. Where they stay is sometimes not strategic enough, and then you have a backlog of traffic.
That's absolutely noted, sir.
Noted. Okay, that's nice.
This question is very important.
Yes.
It says,
Why does VIO ask for hackney permit from private cars? Especially when you are driving a Toyota Corolla, they assume that you are Uber or Bolt.
Okay, so that's a fantastic question. So they will ask you for that if the device that they have shows that that vehicle has been used for Uber or Bolt before, because it's under register. Now, whoever bought it has to deregister it. Right?
Aha.
Do you understand?
Yes.
That is a popular car for e-hailing services. So I get that all the time. Someone will register with an e-hailing service. Maybe I just want to do it part-time, and he's not interested anymore. And when they're not interested anymore, they just stop, not knowing that it is already on the system that you were using this vehicle for this.
And you haven't deregistered it.
You haven't deregistered it.
Well, I need to register the fact that we have to go. Line 52. And I'm glad that you'll be back here on Tuesday.
Yes, I will.
Because we must give this new initiative a full 1 hour for us to discuss it in full. You don't want to miss this episode on Tuesday. Thank you very much, Mr. Fashola.
Thank you, sir.
Akin George Fashola, so people don't think he was a former governor.
No,
are you related by any chance?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Okay. No wonder you're so brilliant.
Thank you, sir.
Ebi meet anyone.
I will see you on Tuesday, and we will discuss exciting news from Lagos State Government.
Okay. That's where we'll end it for today. I'd like to thank you all for listening. Sheriff,
yes, sir.
As usual, I want to thank you. Tomorrow, I'm going to have the story of a lady who walked into a broadcasting house to do some preliminary work that completely unrelated. And bingo, about 5 years now, she's a full graduate, and it's a story of inspiration. I'm a bit privy to some of the travels that she went through. She'll be here to tell her story. Hopefully, she won't shy out of it. And remember, on Saturday, we are going to continue the Youth Forum. I haven't gotten any volunteers yet. You see, you have an opportunity to express yourself. Not one person has called me. Okay? Maybe because I said it won't be an aluta, whatever. We'll just have a discussion. But Shola Ademilu will be here. If nobody wants to join us, we'll do it by ourselves. Sheriff, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
God will bless you.
Yes, sir.
God will learn. How many prayers can I say?
It's okay, sir.
But you must pay your tithe. You must pay your tithe. I know what your salary is like. Thank you very much, Mr. Fash. We'll see you all tomorrow at 7:30 and then 9 o'clock, God willing. See you then. Bye.
.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.